heck is he playing? That's odd. What are you playing, Hammy? Hello. I'm guessing that Hammy is kind of sick of ESO again, based on the fact that he's playing some weird retro game. Just a guess there. Okay. So, here I am. Starting a little bit early. We're gonna finish up some writs and then get on and do a house. We're gonna do like we did yesterday with alternating. That way I don't feel guilty, yet we still get it done. Why did I do that? There we go. Hi, Donbat. Why are you under a pile of bones? Have you been killing people again? Jaw hurts. Oh. Yeah, me too. I hears you. I think a lot of people are kind of over this whole thing, but what are you gonna do? Let me switch to somebody else. Are you sick? Is it autoimmune stuff? Okay. What's it from? Gaming or something else? Thank you. Gotcha. Ugh, look at this. I got mascara all over my hand. I'm actually doing pretty good, honestly. This isn't that hard for me. I'm stressed mostly because of the, you know, health fears for myself, my parents, my loved ones, my friends. But in general, not leaving the house is actually pretty much my MO anyway. So I'm not terribly concerned about that. I don't know, you know? I'm actually more worried about our government and what they're doing than I am about anything else. I spend a lot of time thinking about that, more than I probably should. But staying in is fine. My husband's getting a little surly, but he doesn't care for it. Can't really blame him. most normal people get upset about not being able to socialize. I just, this is my socialization, talking to you guys. So I'm not really missing much. Oh, so we're going to look at the rest of the DDA houses today. I'm going to try to not have my jaw hurt me. Yes. Oh, wow. That does not seem like a good name. Bye. Yeah, for the anniversary. I think yours was one of the first, but we can go back to it because I didn't. You weren't on, so I kind of like went quickly through it, and I was like, I really should only be doing this when Dawnbat's on. Sorry, that troll kind of got to me. The slave driving name. There's some really racist trolls going around on Twitch these days, and it's kind of upsetting. Ah, shit, I shouldn't have logged. I got all stressed because I saw that troll, and I'm just like, what do I do? Watch him come back and be like, rude now. Trolls are scary. Maybe I'm just a big baby. I'm still warming up. I'm still not 100% yet. I'm a little ashamed of my anniversary entry after I saw what everybody else was doing. People got some really good stuff in. Thank you. It's new. It's called Hotter Than Wasabi. I like it too. I've become a makeup person. I never used to be. Now I am. Which is good because it's cheap generally. I mean, some of it's expensive, but for the most part, it's pretty cheap. And it's a fun thing to treat yourself with. Every so often, something will arrive in the mail, and I'll be like, yay, I have something fun to play with. Okay, now let's just do a house, and then we'll go and finish up some things. All right. What was an open house? Let's do our rando, and then we'll get to the DDA stuff. Rando. We did a Xanis yesterday. Oh, goodness. I haven't done tactical AFK in forever. I'm glad to see he has something going on. Hold on just a moment. Oh, can't do it here. Oh, we'll see. So this is Tactical AFK. I really love their stuff. It looks like they've done another complete reskin of an interior. And look, there's fishies. So I'm assuming we're underwater. Tactical is so much fun. He uses such great combination of effects and items. Seems to me that we're in some sort of almost like Neptune's palace or something. Why does that not go off? I can't turn off my mini map. But this is really pretty. Oh, why is that off? Oh, I guess because we're underwater. I suppose I shouldn't have put that on, but at least I can see things now. I'll turn them back off before I leave. Fish are so random, though. Otherwise, it makes... Oh, they used the new item. This is... Hi, Garish. This is the item from this week's Lux vendor. It's a mini version of the big ones that we got. In the pack for Hughes Bane. We're going to do our DDA houses, and then we're going to work on either Sheo or something else. I also have to look at Housing's Finest. Oh, there's a whole list of things that we need to do. Guild Night for Housing's Finest was yesterday, so there's a couple of houses that I should have looked at, but I didn't. Please note I'm gonna do something insane right now. Rhea Skit was saying that they're 8 million behind this week. Now they're not. That should cheer her up. BBC 2, I really like them. And they make me happy.
I must finish this.
You know, they're good people. And I mean, what the hell else am I making the money for if I can't just send them some? Hello. There was a time where someone had to beg me, and one of the GMs had to beg me for 8 million gold. It was exactly that much too. And it was a big deal back then, because I only had like 30. But now I think I'm okay. So I've been trying that new research buddy or trait buddy that you guys told me about. It's awesome. It really does work well. So thank you for the suggestion. I'm just going to finish these and then we'll move on to the next place. Yeah, it's an awesome suggestion. I always love learning about new add-ons from people. I'm an add-on freak. Okay. We have, yesterday I was going to look at, who was it? Let me look at the name up. Where is it? DDA events and challenges. I was up to Tiderium, but we're gonna go. Did I not go to Donbat? We're gonna go back to Donbats because they're on. I do. I kept my pretty bile skin on. I don't know why. Let me change that. I prefer the opalescent skin. There we go. That's a little prettier. Looks weird, but it's pretty. I just don't, I'm an ugly vampire. And I don't want to, like, look like an ugly vampire. Alright, let's go to Donbat's house. Because they're on. And I don't recall it off the top of my head, and I feel bad about that. I think it's their primary. Rosie Lion. Don't ask me. I'm just dancing to my own tune. Woke up with a nightmare last night. Screaming for some reason. Oh, it's just black and white beads. See? It's a little cheap thing. But I like it. Oh, that's right. I remember being confused by it. I saw this part, but is the zombie horse supposed to be a Wooban thing? Thank you. Is this like a representation of Wooban in bed? I was trying to figure that one out. Alright, that makes sense then. Also, this is the creepiest ass zombie horse ever. Because look at that mouth. That's so... Ooh, gross. Alright, switching. Then we'll do terrariums. Oh, that makes sense. I usually go to, what's the word? Goodwill? And the things that I pick up at Goodwill, well, I used to shop there for clothes because I was losing weight really fast. And I would go to the ones in Beverly Hills or whatever that have, because I used to live in California, that have the high-end designer clothes. But these days, the only thing that I really shop for, well, I haven't in a while because I'm a real hermit, but are oil paintings to decorate my house with. Because you can get really nice oil paintings, like original oil paintings from Goodwill. And I don't like putting up prints. I think prints are not as unique, you know? So I get real oil paintings. And then I also get, what's the word? I'll get cheap jewelry or big jewelry. You know, because I like to have stuff like statement jewelry, kind of, and something to match each. Yeah, you totally can. I've found some really good stuff at Goodwill. Plus, you're doing good for people. They hire people that need jobs. They train people on the job, etc., 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 etc. They do good things. Oh, nightmare. I was dreaming about... I was nightmaring about a job I had years ago. And I still have guilt and depression about it, how it ended. And in it, I went back and everyone hated me. And I was like, I woke up yelling, defending myself to somebody. I think I'm just stressed about everything that's going on. I donate a lot to Goodwill as well, but I like to shop at them because you really can find nice stuff and affordable. People donate things that are perfectly you know, especially when like someone in their family dies, you know, you could have things donated that are barely worn.
Tribute? Flap my feathers and call me a pig.
I love estate sales for the same reason. But again, I don't get to go out much, so certainly not going to go out much now. Kind of the wrong time for that. Morning, Tessa. All right, Tidarium. Wait, that should be in one of the ones that I looked at yesterday. Other homes? Yeah, I'm just bummed. Here it is. Sip? What does sip mean? Yeah, you can get some really awesome stuff. Shelter in place, okay. Tony Evers just did it about 15 minutes ago. Oh no, he's going to do it tomorrow. They issued the information tomorrow. Wisconsinites must stay home except for essential trips like picking up grocery medications or going to the doctor. Well, he's right. You can walk your dogs. Things like that. Oh, pretty. This is a strident, huh? Look how lovely. Well, you know, I hardly leave my house anyway. But, you know, I also, like, I think some of you know Lloyd, my dinosaur Lloyd. Lloyd also gets all of his outfits from Goodwill. We go to get his outfits and we, hold on, I'll show you a Lloyd outfit. I kill stuffed animals for him. Where's Lloyd? Do I have a Lloyd picture in here? I have to. Basically, I'll buy a stuffed animal with clothes on it, and then I'll rip it apart. Here's a good one. Santa Lloyd. I don't know if it's showing. Let me... Santa Lloyd. Yeah. So what I do is I buy a stuffed animal. In this case, I chop the hat off, chop the scarf off, and then I chop the beard off. And then Lloyd's gets dressed with the stuffed animal. And my husband says it's really mean of me to do that. But if it's like 25 cents for a stuffed animal, am I really doing anything wrong to kill it for Lloyd? I mean, is that really so bad? I guess I'm a bad person. But he's my mascot and he deserves clothes. That's okay. Here we go. He is cute. Everyone needs a T-Rex. Oh wow, this is so awesome. This is really pretty. Sorry about my mini map. Let me set a control for that. There we go. Don't know why I didn't set a control for that sooner, but no effects in this house. 671 items. This is, I can't believe this is Strident. Look at all of the pretty everythings. I mean, Strident usually has like a barn over here, doesn't it? Maybe not. I can't remember. It's unrecognizable, basically. Look at that rust in the middle of the purple and pink. Ugh. Gorgeous. So many stuffed animals at Goodwill nobody wants anyway. They just sit there all sad and unwanted. At least this way they get murdered for a good cause. The scattered butterflies. Not overdoing the glowy plants too, which I like. You either have to go for it or limit it. You know what I mean? You can't, there's really no middle ground. Oh. Right up to the house. Oh, still a cave in here. Okay. Wow, they turned the interior of the house into a cave. This is nuts. You know, they're not even full-on items. 671 items. That's pretty incredible. I love that. That's beautiful. This must have cost them a lot of money. Is this closed off? Okay. So it's, I'm not, unless I'm missing something, which I don't think I am. This is a beautiful little home. Maybe a place that DDA is welcome to. It's my thought. Like a little haven for DDA. Just trying to see if, oh, I did forget something. Look at this. See? I'm glad I went back. Oh, no, I forgot the home. Ah, I didn't. Donpat is a lurking patata. All right, no, I'm on crack. Yeah, it's beautiful. Do you want me to kill a dragon? I can kill a dragon. I can kill a dragon. There's no reason why not. I totally can kill a dragon. Griff wants me to kill a dragon. It's not that bad. It's actually kind of... The worst part about killing a dragon is waiting for it to show up. They don't have names. The ones you kill in this game generally do not have names. There's some dragons with names in the game, but they're storyline dragons. This is Oblivion style UI. You can get it on Minion. Just look up Oblivion, and then it should pop right up. Also, good job yesterday doing the... It is kind of nice. It's sometimes a little too bright. Good job on the auction and the stuff yesterday. The trivia. You're on top of things. Was it the auction or the raffle? I can't remember which one you did. Just let me finish up here and then I'll get on and kill a dragon because, you know, that's important. There were good questions. I'm just not as quick as everyone else, so I kind of didn't answer any. But it's not because they were bad questions. It's just I'm not that fast, especially with typing anymore. I'm not gonna be nice to dragons. You told me to kill a dragon. I'm gonna kill a dragon. Stinkhorn. Yeah, there were a bunch of questions like that. Okay, seriously, he was kidding.
So, I recently traveled past Two Moons Temple.
I can kill a dragon later. When we're done exploring. We'll go to another house now. You know, I only watched the first movie.
You mentioned butterflies.
I, in the theaters anyway. I haven't watched any of the rest. That's right about when I started giving up on television and movies. Was when the rest of them started coming out. I just got to this point where I just didn't do it anymore. Okay, next one. House we go to is Skullord's Coldharbour. This is probably going to be mind-blowing. I didn't read the last book. I kind of lost interest in pop culture. I guess it was law school that did it to me. You know, it's like I had limited brain space, and it took up all of my brain space to be able to do anything. I really think that's all it was. Whoa. So nobody should be surprised that we're dealing with Skullord, because this is just really interesting already. Yeah, and I limit what I am able to... Whoa. Was I supposed to be able to fall into that? What's going on here? Oh, that's why they put the flooring in, I guess. So you don't go off the path. That's an interesting technique. I wonder why they did that. What did they use? Oh, definitely a party. Look at these. Pretty balloons. Somebody's having fun. Oh, this is the pool. People are diving in. This is the splash, I'm guessing. You know, I love that you have to interpret Skullord's houses. They aren't as simple as just looking at them and knowing what's going on. You really have to interpret them. There's a radio tower up there or something. Or is that the Eiffel Tower? That must be the Eiffel Tower because that's a French flag at the top. Skullord made the Eiffel Tower, folks. Skullord made the actual effing Eiffel Tower out of poles. Here's the 3, the happy birthday. Nothing surprises me with Skullord anymore. Pizzas, I'm guessing? Skullord makes the wildest people. And his head is the pole, or is that behind? Yeah, that's behind. Okay. Oh, goodness. Here's another cake. A better cake. What is... I genius, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how they come up with all of this stuff. So out there. I mean, completely their own style. Nobody comes close to this style. There's a mime. I'm glad they explained that, because I would not have been able to tell what that was. Are these presents? These are presents. Like, well, we've got a party going on. I mean, essentially that's what this is. It's kind of wild. A wild party. I was trying to see if there was something else, but I keep falling into the mud. I'm gonna have to assume that this is the whole party, which is fine. It's quite a bit. I mean, they made the Eiffel Tower. As you do, I suppose. Let me switch characters. That's crazy. I have not ever made a piranha. I've never made fish. I've used fish. Oh, a piñata. I misread. I think it would be difficult to do a piñata because there are very few things that you could actually open in the game. Like, I guess, I don't know, guys, like my friend Griff is asking me if I've ever made a piñata in game. And I'm just trying to think about how that would even work. I was just thinking that's probably the only thing you could use. But you'd still have to open it and not hit it. I'm not really sure how it could work. I don't think we have anything that functions like that. I think maybe the egg. Something's eating my house again. One of those Nedic eggs is probably... Yeah, exactly. I would say, though, that at least the Nedic egg looks like there's an impact, right? Because it's broken. And I don't know anything that would fall. Other than water. Yeah, we're pretty limited on what we can do, unfortunately. I guess I could make something that looks like it, but it wouldn't work. I could probably just hang like a cow or a donkey or something from a string. That's true. Hang something from a string and be like, here's a bat. It's probably all you could do. What? Which one, Nana?
What audacity! The time has come.
You could pretend. Yeah, you could totally pretend it. J-Hart especially is really good with the pretending. He really gets into it. Okay, let's go to our next house. The next house is... Oh, that was it. Well, I guess I didn't show mine. But that was all of them. So let's start with Housing's Finest, because they had a guild night last night. Ow, my jaw. Just kill me now. My freaking jaw. So let's go to Vudang's house. I told her I would look. Excuse me. Ugh, everything. Ah! Did I just crash? No. Okay. It looked like I crashed on my screen. My screen just like flipped out. All right. So, okay. The next one we're working on is chocolate, I suppose. I'm not really doing that one, but maybe some of you are. I'm not sure. Load your portals. Gently as can be. Keelio Reilly. Picnic in an Enchanted Garden. That'll be the one we do first. Erstwhile. Oh! Keely had us preview this the other day, but she did say she finished it. So we can finish it. See it finished now. Rather. Words are hard. She did one of those kind of like, how the hell is this erstwhile things? right? I remember that much about it. Oh, did I not? Hold on. Minimap. Toggle. There. Yeah, I guess there is a little bit of darkness in here. But overall, I think it's just... There's no effects in here, but this is just... It looks like it almost because of the number of torch bugs. Isn't this beautiful? I love how people do this. They're like, you want to make this dark and dismal? No, I'm not going to go with that. I'm going to make it cheery. Screw you. And then they do what they want. I'm going to do what I want. Oh, look, she combined the trees. They're purples and blues together. Where's that how the tree looks? I don't think that's how the tree looks, is it? I think she combined them. Oh, pretty. Look at all the fairies and the butterflies. This looks like a piñata. I mean, maybe you could do that. Oh, look at the trees. Oh, that's gorgeous. I don't know that I noticed that last time. With the lighting in it. Really beautiful. Pile of fruit, bread, meats. Heck, this could have been a party entry. It's not. It's a, it's just their normal... Excuse me. I try not to open my jaw all the way. It's just their normal, holiday... Guild night. That's the word I was looking for. This is always such a great technique. Putting the moon vines underwater makes them look so much more magical. And then there's the chick trees, the moon's fountain. And then here's Numisma sailing by. I kind of want her to be singing like a gondolier, because she's kind of dressed like a gondolier a little bit. I expect Italian opera. I demand Italian opera. Wait, we did this. What? I'm getting turned around. I'm really bad about that. Now, last time I was here, this was the end of it, but I see she's got something circling up, maybe? No, that is the end of it. Okay. So, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Did I go to the press? I did not go to the press, I don't think, with this guy. So we have new patch notes today. Let us look at them. Xbox One is having trouble with ESO Plus. There's a fix for incapacitating strike, which is also a common game crash. And a fix affecting add-ons. I wonder what that means. Custom group election descriptors no longer support texture markup. I don't know what that means. I wonder what's... Wonder what that even means. Custom group election descriptors no longer support texture markup. Does that mean that like something like harvest map is broken? Oh, derp. I hate when they change things and I don't understand them. Yes, it was. Keely is so talented. I'm a big fan of Keely's. All right. You know, there's a separate part for PTS, but I haven't seen the PTS patch updates. Natch Potes. Need to find a list of Natch Potes. Here we go. I don't see any Natch Potes for PTS. I wonder if they don't push them anymore. I wonder if they just keep them on, they only put them up for, what's the word? On the forums? Let me look. Patch notes. I feel like they've moved them or something. Maybe they put them only under PTS. Yes. Doesn't look like they have anything really. Oh, here we go. All right, so what PTS is currently focusing on is combat. Instead of they're not focusing on performance. They're saying that's separate. They're going to focus in addition, which I don't trust, on heavy and light attacks. Which, if I were to be completely honest, I don't really understand the difference. That tells you how much of a potato I am. Actually, I don't have the first clue about the difference. So if any of you know, I'd be curious to know. I don't know what the difference is. I just use whatever buttons I have. This is why I don't group. Because I'm afraid that my cluelessness would hurt a party. But I honestly don't know. Light attack weaving. I don't even know what that means. I feel like they're talking to somebody that isn't me. Like, how do people learn all about this stuff? Do they learn it from other people? Do they go to a website to find out what light attack weaving is? Is it something that I should have picked up just by fighting? Because I really don't know. If you guys do, I would love to hear it. Alright, so, next house. Light, medium, or heavy attacks? None of you are really here, I think. Either that or none of us know. Which is entirely possible. Tessa, thank you! I owe you. Thank you so much. You're so sweet. Who's next? Okay, didn't we do Fiendish's mournoth? I think we did. Okay, let's check some things, because I don't want to, like, redo things that we may have seen. So Fiendish and Novyt, I could swear. No, I saw their Alinor. I have not seen Fiendish's mournoth. So this is called Squatters. So thank you. Okay. Oh, pretty. Look at that. Absolutely. So this was probably from yesterday's contest. I mean, off guild night for HFB. So I apologize if some of you have already seen these, because I wasn't able to attend yesterday, so I missed all of this beauty. But check out that planter. That just belongs there. Just belongs set in a wall. It reminds me of like Rome or Florence or something. It looks perfect. So I wonder who the squatters are. I think we will find out. Beautiful gardening. I don't mean to give it short shrift. It's well done. The combinations are beautiful too. Only a first floor, it looks like. Yeah, there's definitely people living here. They fancied the place up a little bit, so they're not like totally destroying it, you know what I mean? Hey Keely, we just finished your house. I'm sorry. We loved it though. We thought it was beautiful. So research room, I'm guessing? How did they get all this furniture in here, these squatters? Or was this furniture already here and they just cleaned it up and stuck it in a place, you know? That is great. They even have nice paintings. Why do I feel like there's a secret spot? Fiendish goes all so detailed, though, that I wouldn't be surprised that he couldn't, you know, put a lot of rooms in here. No, let me in. Oh, gotcha. So the size is important. I mean, the size is relevant in the sense that it helps you get to things quickly. Oh, there is a second floor. I forgot. All right. It's just cut off. It's not attached to the house. So this is meant to be smaller because then you don't have to go running through everything in order to get to the crafting stuff. Makes sense. Makes sense. Where's your... Do you have a banker, Fiendish? I think you do. I'm gonna throw some things on your banker and then log out. Do you have a banker? Am I high? I may be high. I don't see a banker. Okay. I probably put my professor to sleep already. So, I'm going to ask again. Does anyone know the difference between light, heavy, and medium tax? Like, what are they? Ugh, it's all combat shit. Boring. I want housing. So I was looking at this site the other day for museum tours, virtual museum tours. I gotta say, as much as I want to enjoy it, the websites are crap, and you can't get close enough to read any of the data about the paintings. So it's like, you know, there's this painting of Queen Elizabeth, and I wanted to read what they wrote next to it on the sign, and you can't. You can't read it because you can't even get that close to it. So it's kind of like, why am I even, if I don't know what these paintings are, why am I looking at this? And it bummed me out because I really was curious. I would have enjoyed having a little time to look at art online, you know, since we can't go. But I figured I'd share it anyway because maybe some of you don't care about that kind of thing, you know? But I thought it would be interesting. The worst one, I think, was the portrait gallery. That one was, their website looks like Pinterest. You know how, like, everything is not even in a row, like, I hate Pinterest's format. Nothing is in a row or a list. Excuse me. It's all, like, scattered all over the page. And that's what the portrait gallery was like. And I was like, this isn't helpful to me. And then they had a whole section on Civil War stuff, which of course I wanted to look at. It looked like Pinterest. Like, how is this? I can't, like, systematically look at everything you have here because it's all scattered. Poor design, honestly. And what's sad about it is probably intentional. I don't know. I feel like maybe there's something that I was doing wrong. The other thing I noticed is that Civil War museums at the Battlefield Trust Civil War museums suck. They barely have anything. I bet you there are private collectors who have like 10 times what these museums have. It's really sad. Okay, here we are. Almost done. Let's go to view dens. And look at the next one. Sorry, I'm distracted. I'm already interested in history and the Civil War. I mean, history and genealogy. So I guess I think what happened is I came across something uh, in my research of my husband's family. I came across a diary that was written by one of the soldiers in the unit that his uncles were in, great uncles. And I read it, and I was so moved by this diary, this handwritten diary, that suddenly I became very interested. And then it became like kind of an obsession. It was just a very novyt velothi. Okay, let's double check this because I know I've seen novyt stuff. Mournoth. Okay, we have not seen the velothi. I don't know. It's just I guess they're personal stories, the journals, things like that. Nothing terribly deep or anything. The guy whose journal I read actually died like 3 years in. He was shot. He never finished the entry that he had started that morning. This is beautiful. Nothing in the egg. Wow, what a clever way of doing that. Stacking those trees. And in here. I don't know. At this point, I'm still just going in order around the circle, so I don't think so. This is still Keely's, then I did yours. This is the third one, novyt. This does not look like velothi at all. Not at all. What a weird light. Huh. There's something going on up here. All right, let's take that stairway. It looks like we're supposed to. Oh, I love the view from here. Huh. I'm starting to read about, oh wow, look at a pyramid over there. I'm starting to read about Waterloo, because one of my ancestors was on the losing side but survived. So I've been reading, I'm just basically starting to read about that, but I'm behind on books. I'm so behind. Ever since I started streaming, I don't really read as much, which is a shame because I like to read, but there's always something I want to be building or doing. Look, that's just floating. I have a feeling this is like a weird gravity area. I wonder what that's all about. And so here's the pyramid we saw, I think. Or the underneath the pyramid. Are you supposed to be able to go out here? Looks like it. Is that a secret portion? Or is that not secret? Can we get through there? I are so confused. Can't tell where I'm supposed to go and where I'm not supposed to go, but this looks wrong. Yeah, this is wrong. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm supposed to be able to go up this and then drop down into the part with the Khajiit thing. Where's the Khajiit thing that I saw? That. I think I'm supposed to be able to drop into this. Treasure. Look at how that... Yeah, I don't think you can get into this little grotto area. The red flowers? Oh, look at that! You're right. I could have gotten there much simpler. Cool. Thank you. Just gonna finish up the last Ritz and then I'll get on Big Me and we're done. Well, a professor once told my mother that if there was a dollar floating on the surface of the water, she'd dive in, go to the bottom of the lake, and then come up underneath to grab the dollar. She was insulted by that. I'm not entirely sure, like 100% what the professor meant, but I feel like that's what I just did. Kind of just did the same thing. I think that's kind of a mean and discouraging thing to say if you're a professor. My mom doesn't, you know, she needed the foundations of things to understand them, I guess. So sometimes she goes around the long way to get to a solution that could probably be gotten easily, but not everyone learns the same way. I don't know. I don't know what even they meant by that. Okay, almost done. Almost done. Almost there. No, he means like she would come up from underneath. She'd go to the bottom of the water and come back up, as opposed to just reaching out and grabbing it off the top of the water. He means that she goes around the long way to learn things rather than just the simple conclusion that most people would do. Maybe she thinks too much was the kind of... I don't think it was a compliment. Maybe she makes things difficult. It's not something I fully understand what he meant by that. No, not a compliment. No, it was a mean thing to say. Professors are like that. Some of them. All right, back to view dings. Yeah. He's probably asleep. He wasn't before, but I think he probably is now. He's been watching Eula Kapala lately. And other streamers who are people that I stream. Like on my page. He's saying I never went to class. It's just such a total lie. This is his story that he's sticking to it. Alright. Mr. Fuzzy Peaches. To the left along the beach. Okay. I've never heard of Mr. Fuzzy Peaches, so this should be fun. Oh, crap. Did I just break? Shit. Reload if it's not working. You wouldn't see that. I can't type. I got a network error. Dancing as we load. Dancing as we load. You know, I did go to class even sick. I probably shouldn't have gone to class sick, but I did. Probably only because I had a crush on him. You're probably right, Griff. But I'm not. Love and war. Alright. Here we go. Left along the beach. Ooh, what is this? mrfuzzypeaches. It's a cute name. Might be dirty, but it's a cute name. Oh, hello, Tithys. Take my crap. Thank you. Ooh, like a beach cabana type deal. This is neat. What would you call this? A beach house? Oh, wow, look at that bar. That is a stocked bar. Oh, this looks delicious. Gosh, I don't know. I'd probably take a piece of that gyro type dealie, or maybe just a whole hunk of bread. Look at this beet. Oh my goodness, they stocked it like by hand underneath some of this. Like this one I think is, wow, I don't know. I don't think any of those are the, no, they must be. That's wild. Really, lots of detail. Ugh. Can we live here now? I want to live here now. Even more pretty. And then you can go down to the ends of the docks. I think I'm missing something. Let's just double check before I go down the dock. Turtle. Camel. Sitting on the beach, getting bitten by every kind of like mosquito or sandfly, and that would be the way my life would go. Because every bug on Earth likes to eat me. It's very sad. Oh, beach cabana these that you can sleep on. Even one for a cinch. Beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Grand Topal's such a pretty property. All right, let me switch to Big Me. See, I got the new outfit from the crates. Yeah, well, he's working from home, but he is working. Like right now, I can hear him on the phone. I'll be right back. now, and it didn't even load yet. I just went in the other room and... Oh! Don't be like this. Don't do this to me. You bastard. You annoy me. Alright, what could possibly be causing that I can turn off? Good enough. That should do it. So we all talked to Cardi yesterday and told him about some issues with EHT. So I'm expecting that he'll have some updates shortly. Oh, that ain't nothing. I'm an add-on lover. You know, they all serve a purpose. They're not always all on, as you can see. I turned off. Ow! I turned off some of them. Come on. Come on. Load it up. This takes forever. You know what kills me is when Cardi reloads UI. I don't know what kind of computer he has, but it loads like practically instantly. It kills me. Oh God, why are you blank? I'm gonna have to call it, guys. My stuff isn't working. I can't get on. Maybe I'll get back on later if things start working for me, but for now, I'm sorry. Sadness. I'll see if things work later and then I'll get on. But have a good one, guys. Sorry it stopped working for me.